Hello. Hi, everyone. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm putting on my beautiful blue eyeshadow. Hi, Missy. I'm still preening. I'm still preening. Yeah, so what happened was, and I'm only 4 minutes late, so this doesn't really count as late, in my book. Hi, Hattie. Hattie's here. So what happened was okay, well, there's so much. There's so much going on. But I kind of got obsessed with this project that I'm working on right now, and I really wanted to like figure it out. You know how when you're in that like very intense, like, I got to get this stage of something. And so I was kind of there, and then that was like a little after 4, and then Hattie needed her walk, and I was like, sure, I can do my hair and makeup in 25 minutes. But I can't. And then I wasn't happy with my first outfit, so I changed into this old thing, this old patio dress. So that's why I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do I look? How do I look? Are we digging the pigtails? Should I let them down? I don't know. I'm having one of those days where everything feels off. I'm gonna stop. How are you guys doing? Having a good, I need the ruby slippers. Are we having a good Thursday? Is Thursday? I'm gonna put my phone away. You do all of that just for us. Yeah, so happy Thursday, everyone. Yeah, you guys all need to make patio dresses here. So this is from my book, Gertie Sews Jiffy Dresses, by the way. And the bodice is pretty simple. It's like a kimono sleeve, and there are 2 different lengths, so you can make it 3/4 length too. And then it has this cute little wing collar, which is cut in one with the bodice here. Hi. Everyone's having problems. I'm gonna fix this ponytail. Beyond buffering, straight up frozen. All right, so what are we gonna do? I'm just gonna wait a minute. It's back? We're back? Okay, now it works. I'm moving again. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna fix my pigtail and stop talking. Sorry, everyone. This internet, this darn internet. I'm back. My living room has bad reception. Well, I'm on Ethernet, everyone. So it's not Wi-Fi. I actually have a cord connected to the router, and it's the same cord I use no matter where I am in the house. It's like 100 feet long or something like that. So it really shouldn't change from room to room like Wi-Fi does. Use my pigtails as an antenna. Oh my gosh. Okay. What was I talking about before I froze? Was I preening? Yeah, it's the internet, guys. Everyone wants a piece of that internet. Everyone's on. Do you like my socks? Do you like this? Do you like this look? I'm just gonna cover that up. Yeah, everyone wants to play Animal Crossing and watch YouTube videos. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, so guys, this is the patio dress. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is the patio dress. I was saying that I used a ruffler foot to do the tiers, and I talk about the method I use in the book, Gertie Sews Jiffy Dresses. And I also really like to use a narrow hemmer foot for the bottom tier because it just gets so big around the bottom. So I use a narrow hemmer. A narrow hemmer I've only really found works well with a straight edge. Personally, that's for me. Me trying to use a narrow hemmer foot on a circle skirt is pure torture, and I would rather just do like a 3-step hem and go around the hem 3 times. So for me, I really like to use the narrow hemmer foot for a straight hem like this. It's perfect. You can get like a tiny little narrow hem and just go down the line. So yeah, and this is a Liberty Carline print. And guys, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but with my scraps of Liberty, I always make napkins. So there's some here on the table at the moment. So I have napkins in every Liberty Carline color. Yeah, so ever use a pleating foot? Well, a pleating foot is similar to a ruffler, or actually the same if I understand it correctly, because a ruffler just makes tiny little pleats. Let's see. I'm back. Hi, I'm back. I went away for a minute. I was like, maybe if I leave, it'll help. So I saw you guys talking about napkins, how fancy my napkins are. And I did want to mention that I have a video. If you're just getting into sewing, I have a beginner's video that was made by Good Housekeeping TV. And it's like sewing for beginners. I made it at around the same time that I made the gathered skirt video. So I have blue hair, which everyone always loves. And I made a video on how to sew napkins too. So this video really is like, if you've never sewn before, it's a great starter video. I didn't plan on talking about this, by the way. I was just like, well, there's my napkins. So it's a great starter video. It tells you how to thread a machine and get started, wind your bobbin, all of that. And a big knife. And then it tells you how to make these napkins. Now, I got my ruler because I was just thinking that I think in the video, is this Chippy? I think this might be Chippy, or this is one with a chip. But I don't think this is actually specifically Chippy, because I think Chippy is still at the studio. Anyway, so the ones I have you make in the video are quite big, because I remember at the time, the people who were making the video, they really wanted me to do something that was like, or maybe this was a Joanne's video. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I just want to tell you the size of this napkin, because I really like this size. It is 17, and it should be 17 by 17. Roughly, it's a little off. 17 by 17 is a great size for a napkin, and then just do like a narrow hem around the outside. So I show you how to do that. So these are really fun to make. And I love, yeah, Liberty napkins are the best. So reusable napkins, very earth friendly. Put them out with your place settings. Oh yeah, the name of my ruler is Chippy. Yeah, I talk about that in the video. We have one of these rulers at the studio that has a chip in it, so we always call it Chippy. But for some reason, Chippy is the only ruler that I can ever find. So it's just kind of fun. It's a funny joke between me and Alicia, actually. And now you guys, because I mentioned it in another video, that Chippy is always around. But here's another. This is like Chippy's little sister or something. Chippina? I don't know. So what else are we going to talk about? Oh, so yesterday I did the Crowdcast live, which went great. So for all of you who joined, thank you so much. It was really awesome. Crowdcast is great because it's really similar to this, but I can also share my screen with you guys. So we went through the new patterns, and it was great just being able to show you like on the charm pattern site, like here are all the line drawings and here are the different variations. So I could kind of take you through step by step and also show you where to find things on the charm pattern site. And it was great. And the question and answer was like really well organized because there are actual like buttons that you can press to ask me a question, and then when I'm ready to answer questions I can like go through them, and it also like timestamps where the question was answered. So if you have a question later on, or if you want to see which questions were answered, or if you have the same question, you can just go to that point in the video. So that's really helpful. And then what else was, oh, you can do polls. I don't know, I just thought it was really great. And there was no buffering, thank you. And if you missed it, you can still watch it. It's on Crowdcast, and you can find the link on my Instagram stories, in my Instagram link tree, or on Facebook. Yeah, a lot of people have never used Crowdcast. It was new for a lot of us, but it's super easy to use. You don't even really have to register. You just have to kind of give them your name and your email so that you can sign in to the class, but you don't have to like create an account. So let me rephrase that. You do have to register for the webinar, but you don't have to like create an account. So it's pretty easy to use. Maybe YouTube is the issue with the We're back. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Sorry, YouTube. We didn't mean it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. So what was I saying? We're gonna have to do this every time. So yeah, Crowdcast is just a great option for more structured webinars and for Patreon content. You'll sacrifice a troll. I'm breaking the internet, yeah. Okay, so what else? What else do I have to tell you? Let's see. I might need to do that. Oh, logging in for press briefings. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep talking and we'll just kind of get what we get. Yeah, so you see me again. Okay, so I'm just going to try to talk real quickly. Hattie is good. Thank you for asking. She's in bed. We just had our walk. Okay, so tomorrow is the big Patreon release for the month. So you may know that I released an extension for the Rita blouse pattern on the first of the month. And that was sort of like a tiny little release to tide you over until the big release. So tomorrow is our big main Patreon project coming out. And we also have a YouTube premiere coming tomorrow. So tomorrow on Patreon, you'll be receiving that content in the morning. So probably around 10, 11 a.m.-ish. So it's going to be fabulous. I hope you guys love it. And then at 5 o'clock, we are going to do our usual live here. And we will discuss the project. And then at 6 p.m., I'm going to do a YouTube premiere for a whole new episode of Gertie's World, which, as I mentioned a couple days ago, is sewing the Stanwyck skirt in felt. So I'm super excited. Do the $7 tier get this big expansion? Well, first of all, it's not an expansion. It's not a pattern expansion. It's a totally different type of project than we've done before. It does include a downloadable element. So yes, for $7, you get all of that. If you're in the $3 tier, you just get the video. You don't get the downloadable elements. So very exciting. Yeah, so there are uploads to YouTube involved. So, but the premiere will definitely be at 6. The Patreon content is a little different because there's a lot of different uploads that have to happen. So, and some of them have to happen in the morning. So it'll just be tomorrow morning. You will get a notification. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow too. Super excited. So yeah, it's going to be a great day, and we have a lot more exciting content coming to you. So I have some fun things to show you. I have a little show and tell. Do you guys want to look at some more Liberty fabrics? Look at this. I bought this when I was in London last year. Isn't this so pretty? It looks like a teacup. Oh, looks good with my hair. So it has this really beautiful print, little birds on it. So yeah, I just kind of found this. I have it in like 3 pieces because when I was in London last year, Liberty was having a sale on fabric, and you could only really get like bolt ends. So, but I wanted a lot of yardage of this, so I just got like 3 pieces, and it's all pre-washed. So I'm actually thinking of using it for one of the projects that's coming out next month. Isn't it beautiful? Fabric is gross. I know you guys hate fabric. Yeah, so isn't this pretty? I should make some napkins out of this one too. Do you ever love a fabric in the store then hate it when you get home? Delft blue, yeah, totally. Yeah, sometimes I change my mind about fabric, and then I just kind of put it in my stash and then see if I change my mind back. Does this mean 2 projects next month? You are getting a special project next month. So normally what you get every month is Patreon. There's one big release on Patreon with a downloadable element to it. So a pattern expansion, a standalone pattern, an applique, for instance, something like that, that you will be getting on Patreon that is a downloadable pattern of some sort. Okay. And then on YouTube, you get a free usually hour-long tutorial that's usually like a start to finish project. So I've done the princess coat, done the Liz dress, and we have the Stanwyck skirt coming up. But next month, everything is just like a little crazy right now, obviously, with the content. And next month, what's coming to you on YouTube is going to be something totally different. And it is going to be a project. And it's something you've never seen before. And it is going to I'm back. What was it? Guys, I wasn't even going to say what it was. I don't think I did say what it was. I think what I said was like, it's going to be amazing or something like that. Like I didn't really say what it was going to be. So I did not reveal anything. Yeah, it's going to be fabulous. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Yeah, I want to keep it a little surprise. We have so much stuff coming up. No, I'm not going to give you details. It's what I'm sewing right now, so that's fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be